Good afternoon, Camp Davy Crockett.
I'm Hayden.
And I'm Zeph.
And welcome to the Camp Davy Chronicles.
Welcome to fall and October and like the end of all of the things of the summer, because they're all over now.
Yeah, it's true. I was in one of my classes and the professor got done and he was like, happy first day of fall. And I was like, you just ruined my entire day.
What?
Not today. It's been a couple days.
Yeah.
When was the last day or the first day of fall?
September 22nd.
Yeah, it was that day.
Yeah. Okay.
Specifically.
Is there something wrong with fall?
No, I love fall.
Okay.
But I love summer even more.
That's fair, I guess.
I wish that we just went from summer to winter, winter to summer, and just back and forth.
What?
Forget spring and fall.
No, I like spring and fall better than summer or winter.
Nope. That's my opinion.
Well, we can just agree to disagree.
I mean, what's your favorite thing about the fall? It gets cold and then you get sick and there's pollen and...
I like spring more than fall.
You get sick and there's pollen.
In spring, I don't have allergies, so that's not really fair, maybe.
Well, you get sick. It's terrible.
I don't know.
The worst thing about life is a stuffy nose.
That might be.
That if I could get rid of one thing in the world, it would be a stuffy nose.
Wait, not even like cancer? No. Okay.
Stuffy nose. Because, you can't breathe. You, talk weird. It's
but it doesn't kill people.
Have we looked up the statistics?
Okay.
You never know.
Anyway, but I feel like by the time we get to the end of summer, I'm tired of it being hot, and so I welcome it getting a little bit cold.
Yeah, but I don't like this in between. I don't like in the mornings I get up and it's 2 degrees outside, and then in the middle of the day it's 90.
Oh, that's true.
I would rather
like
just be either
stay the same
cold
all day,
or hot,
because I don't want to put on a sweatshirt in the morning and then be hot.
And then have to take it off. Yeah. And so what ends up happening is I just stay in a sweatshirt all day and burn out.
You realize we are complaining about such tiny, insignificant details of life that we have no right to be upset over.
Look, I think everybody has a right to be upset over the weather.
I guess it's the one thing that everybody always can talk about if they don't have anything to talk about.
That is true. That's literally the joke. Oh, how's the weather?
Oh,
yeah, it's funny.
Okay. I guess that's why we're talking about it, because we don't have anything else to talk about.
Yeah, anyway, that's not even true. We do have stuff to talk about.
Yeah, let's talk about some other stuff. So, what's coming up at Camp Davy Crockett, the whole point of the podcast.
Yeah, that's true. In my opinion, this is the third best event at Camp Davy Crockett. Now, Zeph disagrees, I think. But it's Haunted Weekend.
Ooh. Tell us about Haunted Weekend, Hayden. I have no idea what it is. Never heard of it before.
Oh, okay. Well, it's a weekend of hauntedness. It's for the Cub Scouts at Camp Davy Crockett, which is amazing. Best place on earth.
Obviously.
Yeah, that's about all I know about it. I know that there's going to be archery, which will be fun. There's going to be shooting sports and stuff.
Right.
And there'll be events. It'll be a weekend long. What days are it?
It is the weekend of the 21st of October. It's the weekend before Halloween.
We're terrible at this. Hold on. What are the actual days of this?
It is October come on,
no, it's October the 21st through the 23rd at Camp Davy Crockett.
Yeah.
Be there or be square.
I was right. I said 21st.
Well, but then you also said a lot of other stuff.
Yeah, I wasn't certain, but I was right. That's all I'm saying.
So yeah, but like I said, in my opinion, this is my third most favorite event at camp, because summer camp's first. Obviously, that's the favorite.
Yeah, agree there.
Winter camp second. Okay. Love winter camp, and then this is third. Now,
what about fall fellowship?
No.
Okay.
It's all right. I like fall fellowship. Okay. And I like all the other events. Yeah. But I've never rated it past top 3. So, I don't know. But it's the first event that is after summer camp that really has a bunch of people there.
Okay.
And so it's camp's back alive, and it's kind of cool because you get into this. Days. Yeah, you get in this weird state of mind where it's I don't want camp to be over. You get at the end of camp, you're okay, I'm ready for camp to be over. But then you get into okay, I'm ready for camp, and this gives you just that boost of energy.
Okay. Sure.
That's my opinion in it.
That's fair. I guess they do costume stuff and
I think they're going to do
stuff,
pumpkin carving.
And, they did that last year. I know.
Yeah, I know. There was a post about it.
Okay.
On the Facebook for Sequoia Council.
Yeah.
So if you want to know more information, I would go there. I also assume that you can register online.
Probably. You can do that for most things.
Yeah, that's true.
But again, we're definitely not a primary source of information here. Definitely go to the Facebook or the council website or whatever, wherever you get your council information. Yeah. Unless it's just from us, and then we've let you down. Sorry.
Yeah. Well, if you're following us on the Instagram, the council has an Instagram that gives the same information that Facebook does, so maybe that's how you get your information as well.
Yeah. You can follow
Actually, I'm almost positive that's how I got my information about this weekend.
Okay.
I'm trying to pull up the post without putting my phone near the microphone so it doesn't get the weird feedback. Yeah. So if you hear that...
Speaking of Instagram, we, on our Camp Davy Chronicles Instagram page, are currently 2 followers away from 100 followers, which doesn't matter at all, but Hayden cares for some reason.
Oh, yeah, no, it's a big milestone. So here are some activities that are included during Haunted Weekend. Archery, it's literally on the top of the list because it's the best event.
Maybe it's alphabetized.
BB, it definitely is. Because the next one's BB shooting. And then cope.
Okay.
So that's your A, B, and C.
Did they have a whole alphabet on there?
Yep. Games, obstacle courses, soap carving.
Oh.
Costume contest.
Oh, it's not alphabetized.
Pumpkin carving contest. Scavenger hunt. Stargazing.
Ooh.
Actually, I was looking at the stars last night. They're actually out. They're still in the sky.
They're always there, actually. Fun
wrist
fact.
rockets and chapel.
Okay.
Yeah, and I have been informed our Scoutmaster, Selena, is running or helping run this event. Mm-hmm. And she showed me the idea for the patch, one of our cooler patches that they've ever made.
Okay.
And so if anything, come to it for the patch.
I'm excited to see the patch now.
Yeah, I'm not spoiling it because it's too cool to spoil.
Cool.
Okay.
Is there any? I guess there is nothing else really happening at camp right now.
I'm sure there's tons of stuff.
Just don't know about. There always is stuff, but not like big council-wide events.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Okay.
I don't know.
Unless we missed something very big and obvious, in which case,
then yeah.
Sorry, we forgot or didn't know about it somehow. I don't know. Yeah.
Yep.
So, in other news, completely unrelated to camp, I just tried the new what's it called? Cotton candy milkshake from Pals because Hayden told me that I had to try it. And
I can confirm that I've had it 3 times now.
Okay.
Both in small and large, because sometimes things taste different, and so I wanted to try both just to make sure that I wasn't missing out.
It's the same thing. They just fill the cup up more.
Well, yeah, but you never, sometimes it's different. And I've also tried it from 2 different locations.
Oh, okay.
So
I can see that making a difference.
Yeah, and so it was consistent.
Okay, cool.
Across the board. It was good, but. You didn't get any fries with yours, which makes a milkshake a milkshake.
No. What makes a milkshake is the milk and the ice cream stuff.
No, you gotta have fries when you get a milkshake.
But those don't even match. What do you mean?
They literally do. Because it's like sweet and savory.
Yeah. Okay.
The milkshake is the sweet part.
What if I already ate something savory? I got a hot dog.
Well, yeah, but you can't do what that. No.
What?
Well, I don't want to go into this, but your Pals order should, if you're getting food, should consist of a drink, a milkshake, fries, and then your main course, your food.
What? I don't get a drink and a milkshake. That's too much sugar.
Get water. You should have something to drink besides a milkshake for your main course.
Anyway, I wasn't super impressed with the cotton candy milkshake. It was good, but it was like it didn't have much of a distinct flavor. It was just kind of sweetness.
Well, that's why I think I liked it, because I was afraid it was going to be overly cotton candy, almost to the point where it tasted just like fake cotton candy,
cotton candy already is fake.
Well, yeah, but that it was going to be like just.
Do you think you're eating real cotton? Or
yeah, no, I know what cotton candy is, just sugar.
Okay.
But no, I was afraid that it was going to be like really like you could just tell that it wasn't like it would just get gross.
Okay.
But it wasn't. I agree with it.
I mean, it's fine.
Hayden, I liked it.
Hayden, my friend, do you want to do another quiz, or do you want to do the word of the day? I'm giving you the option of the choice of free will right now.
Oh man. Well, how many questions is this quiz? It's got 8 questions, right?
Yes.
So we do 4 questions. Do the words of the days.
Oh.
Words of the days.
Okay, sure.
And the joke. Then we do 4 more questions. It's genius.
Oh man. Okay. And then at the end of the episode, also we get to tell you who our guests are for the next 3 episodes.
Oh yeah, I'm really excited about that.
Yes, they are all confirmed now.
Yeah.
But you gotta keep listening or just scroll to the end if you don't get it. But don't do that. You wanna play along the quiz with us, because this quiz is a very interesting quiz that I now have to reload. Hold on. How well would you do on this quiz from 1949, Boys Life magazine?
Wow, that was at least 10 years ago.
That was.
Wait, so that would have been what?
I don't know. I'm not doing math right now. In the October 1949 issue of Boys Life magazine, a tenderfoot scout named Quizzy Jr. challenged the readers to a scout skills quiz. So we're going to take it and see if we can do as well as our grandparents did, assuming that they were scouts. Question 1.
Wow.
This scout. Oh no, there's a picture with it. Okay,
I'm looking at it.
Okay, you're looking. Yeah. Okay, well,
none of you all will be able to see
listeners. There is a black and white picture of a scout who's like kneeling down and looking at his compass. Okay.
Yeah, wrong.
This scout is almost certain to get a wrong compass reading because he is tipping the compass, is holding the compass too close to his axe. There's an axe on his hip. Yeah. Or is wiggling his compass.
Well, judging by the picture, he's not moving. So I would assume that he's holding it too close to his axe because it's metal and the compass works on magnetism.
Yeah, I agree. He is
he also is tipping the compass. I don't know that. I mean, obviously, if you hold the compass straight up and down, you're going to get a false reading.
Well, we were correct. He is holding the compass too close to his axe. Don't do that. To you listeners at home, don't hold it next to an axe or anything else metal. Next question. Question number 2. This scout sprained his ankle while out in the woods and is using his neckerchief as a bandage. Is he wrong to tie the neckerchief over his shoe or right to tie the neckerchief over his shoe?
He sprained his ankle while out in the woods.
So basically it's asking if you should bandage the sprained ankle over or under the shoe.
Right.
Okay. That's what I'm understanding.
Yes. I would say, oh man, this is a lot of pressure.
Yeah, this is like, we should know these things.
Sorry, I was reading the question. I would say he's right to tie it over a shoe, gives him more support. And
but I feel like then it's not changing anything because it's still just in the shoe.
Well, yeah, but I mean, you don't want to pull your shoe out or your foot. You don't want to pull your shoe out of your foot. You don't want to pull your foot out of the shoe because your shoe is providing support for your sprained ankle. It's acting as
it's sprained in the shoe, and taking the shoe off would like mess around with it.
Right. Because it's acting as a form of.
But how much is the bandage really doing if you're just tying around?
Well, I'd assume it's tightening it up.
I guess. Okay.
I would say he's right.
That makes sense. I'm gonna allow myself to be swayed by your logic here and agree that he is right to tie the neckerchief over his shoe. Correct.
Yeah.
The scout has to hike in, so he was right to place the bandage over the shoe for better support. How are we supposed to know he had to hike somewhere?
We assume that he sprung his ankle. He wasn't just sitting down and it just happened. Oh no, my ankle.
Next question. Traveling by map is easy if you know how. These scouts are using the compass A, to find deviation, or B, to orient the map. These all have pictures. I didn't know this. If I had known these had pictures, I wouldn't have picked this quiz. But there's a picture, again, black and white, because it's from 1949. The scouts are looking at a map, and they're putting the compass on the map and pointing at the map and the compass.
Yeah, and the scout on the left is wearing plaid.
Wow, yes,
and that is true. Actually, I think they're both wearing plaid. So that's an important detail to know in answering this question.
Anyway, if they're holding the compass on the map and using them together, that means they're orienting the map.
Right. They wouldn't be, yeah, I agree.
Yes.
That was an easy question.
Correct. They're orienting the map to line up north on the map with actual north. A great scout skill. Okay, can you guess what this scout is doing? Okay, hold on. How do we describe this picture? Because I'm not even sure I can tell what's going on.
Well, let's read that'll help us.
Okay. He might be A, telling the time with a sundial. B, timing someone on a scout's pace. What? Okay. Or C, using his watch as a compass. I mean, it looks like he's just looking at his watch.
How do you use your watch as a compass?
I don't think you can. Like, you'd have to put like water in the needle in it or something. It would have to have
a compass. I think he's timing someone.
Yeah, I mean that makes sense. I mean, what else did? I mean, this. Yeah,
he is. There's a scout that.
Oh no, incorrect.
Oh well, okay.
Okay, well, what was? Sorry, you were still explaining your reasoning.
Yeah, I was explaining the picture.
It doesn't matter because you were wrong. He was using his watch as a compass.
What? I don't know how. I need explanation.
It doesn't even explain.
I need explanations.
Why doesn't it explain? Because I want to know how this works, man. We gotta find a 1940s scout handbook and figure this out.
Yep.
Okay. Oh, that's 4 questions.
Yeah,
so
that's
intermission
4 questions.
Hayden.
Oh yeah, word of the day. The word of the day is nail.
Okay.
The way you spell that is KNELL.
No. Oh, okay.
This word means the sound of a bell, especially when rung solemnly for the death or for a death or a funeral.
Okay. A death knell. Like I've heard that as a phrase.
Correct. Right. Yeah. What led me to this word was the word knoll, like a grassy knoll, which would be a hill, like a grassy hill.
Which also has a silent K.
Right, which, as people know, letters that are silent in words are dumb. If it doesn't add anything to the word, it shouldn't be there. So yeah, that's the word of the day. It was pretty. It's something easy.
Yeah.
It's easy to remember.
Like it's a solemn bell sound. Okay,
that is its definition.
Cool. I mean,
all right, let's bring the spirits up with the joke.
Okay, the joke of the day. Hayden, what do they call the farmer who takes care of the hens?
The hen farmer?
No.
Because that'd been funny.
A chicken tender.
That's funny.
I knew you would like that one.
Yeah. I'm just saying, so my job is, well, I guess, do our guests bring jokes?
What? Yes.
What a shame.
What?
I have good jokes. I have 3 high-quality jokes that I've been saving for this moment.
Okay. Well, you could, I don't know. We'll talk about it later. Anyway, do we want to, no, we're teasing the guests later. We gotta finish this quiz first. Also, though, while we're on the intermission topic, Hayden has watched Thor 4 now. And
Thor 4, the 4th Thor.
Check the YouTube for his review of it. I'm sure it'll be great.
Yeah, I don't know. It was an interesting one. We'll find out. Yeah.
Okay. Question number 5. There is a picture of a scout who is walking. I mean, all you can really see...
this picture doesn't mean anything to the question.
All you can see is their legs. This scout is measuring the distance between 2 points. He is doing it by counting the number of strides he takes between the points, paces, or steps.
I would say paces.
Isn't that the same thing as strides that he takes between the points, though?
Well, not necessarily.
What's the difference between a stride and a pace?
A stride is like how many times you move your legs.
Yeah,
a pace is how many times your foot hit the ground.
What? I feel like these are equivalent. I'm going to say it's strides he takes between the points because that is like a more complete thing and it feels like it's completing the sentence. And they were just lazy when they wrote the other options.
I'm still going with pace because I feel like I don't really understand what the difference is, as I agree. Okay. Somebody will let us know, I'm sure. But I'm sticking with pace.
Oh, you were correct. He is counting his paces.
So does it explain the difference?
It doesn't explain it. Every time I get it incorrect,
the last one
it doesn't explain. But when I get it correct, it does explain.
Wait, so what happens if you go and... Hold on.
I don't know.
Well, I'm going to do some testing real quick. See if I can... You keep going.
Okay. Question 6. What is this scout doing? And there's a picture of a scout that is holding a stick and looking at it. Signaling to someone. Measuring the height of some object by triangulation. Finding water with a divining rod, or leading a band. Yeah, he's measuring the height. of something. That's definitely what he's doing. He's holding it up and seeing how tall it is next to the stick and whatever. Correct. He's measured. See, we know our scout skills. We just don't know the difference between a stride and a pace.
Right. I do have to say, I went back and I clicked the pace as the right answer, and it didn't explain it.
Okay.
So, because I was hoping if maybe you clicked the right answer, that it would. But yeah, it didn't.
Let us know in the comments if you know what the difference is. Question 7. There's a part of a map on the picture, and it says, this is a section of a road map, a bas relief map, or a topographical map.
It is a topographical map because there are lines signifying the changes in topography.
In elevation
of grassy knolls.
Couldn't have said it better myself. That is correct. It is. See, and it gives you an explanation. Correct. It's a topographical map. On this kind of map, contour lines close together indicate steep slopes. Okay, this would be way more interesting if we could show the pictures. But I mean, I didn't know this quiz had pictures, so oh well. Question 8: one of the following creatures made these tracks, and oh my gosh, there's 10 40 options.
Yeah,
it looks like bird tracks.
Yeah, it's definitely. So we know it's not a bird or bird tracks. No, it's not a bird.
But it's very blurry. It looks like it's in sand, and it's just definitely bird. That's all we can tell.
Yeah, birds don't walk, so we can narrow out some of these.
Baby panda, obviously not. Dodo, no, those are dead. Yeah. Sparrow.
But was the dodo dead before 1949? Yes. Okay, just making sure.
Bear.
Yeah, it's definitely not a bear.
Seagull, muskrat, deer, tenderfoot scout, or a rabbit.
Okay, I would assume that because I agree that it's in sand. And so I would go with the seagull.
Yes.
But the
sparrow or the seagull are the only birds that aren't extinct, and I think the sparrow would be thinner and have claws probably. So I'd say it's the seagull, and it does look like it's in sand. So we're gonna go with that. Correct. These tracks are made by a seagull. View results.
Amazing.
We scored 75%, 6 out of 8. Although Hayden got one right that I didn't, so he got 7 out of 8. Congratulations, Hayden! You won the grand prize of
I got a 0 on mine because I kept clicking the wrong answers to see if it would give us explanations.
Oh, but it doesn't for anything. Yeah. Well, now we know that Boy's Life in 1949 had some pretty cool quizzes.
Yeah, I just want to say that they have a comment section to see how you did. Apparently, everybody else just got 100, so we're obviously not as smart.
Wow, we're just failures.
Yeah, there was one smart. There's one person that got a 50, so we did better than them.
Okay, cool. I guess. What was the one? Oh, I was going to ask you one more thing. You promised 2 episodes ago that you'd have a camp story every time, and then you didn't have one last time. Do you have one this time or not? It's okay if you don't, because we can just wrap up.
Oh, my favorite. Well, that's not my favorite, because I keep saying favorite. A camp story that I thoroughly enjoy.
Okay.
Well, I had one, and then hold on. Let's see. You know, I'm on shooting sports.
Yes.
Which is probably one of the funnest, best program areas at camp.
Sure.
So it was during the off season. I think it was close to after winter camp. Okay. Because it was still cold.
Okay. It was cold. That's what matters.
Or it might have been.
Doesn't matter.
Anyways, so it was sometime during the year. And we were repairing the lines for the retrieval system. Because they had throughout the season they broke. Okay. Because they get fragile and that stuff.
Yeah. Because you shoot them.
Correct. Yeah. No, we don't shoot them. And so we're out there, and so it's me and JD and Mike and Steven, the normal
shooting sports
people.
Gang.
Yeah, and we're out there and we're standing there. And there's a total of, I think, 6 posts. And so we're on post 3 that put it in the ground and we're concreting it in the ground.
Okay.
And so me and JD are holding the post level. Mike and Steven are pouring it in and, pushing it around to make sure that's right. And so we look up and the sky is turning, that color of storm. It's kind of
gray.
Yeah. The color of storm. And so we kind of all look at each other and we're like, no, we've got this. We can get the couple more done.
Okay.
And so we get the one done we're working on and we move to the next one and we're like, okay, we've got this. So we're moving fast. And we get it done. And so we look at the clouds again and it's getting really dark.
Okay.
And so we know that this storm is coming fast. And so we get it done, and we all kind of have this moment of we've got this. We've got 2 more left. And so we do the next one without incident. Okay. And then we get to the last one. This is the moment it all went south.
Okay.
We get halfway through it and it starts pouring. Now I'm saying like the camp rain that it only happens once a season. Mm-hmm. It just, raindrops the size of like gallon buckets. It's pouring.
Okay.
And so, of course, me and Steven and JD take off running to the middle of the rifle range because it's dry there.
Yeah.
And we left Mike and all of the tools. And so we had to go back out and get the tools and everything. And it was just a fun moment because poor Mike coming back to the building and just seeing him and him upset.
That was fun?
For us. Probably not for Mike. But we enjoyed it. It was a fun memory that we still talk about.
Sure. Well, apparently you're talking about it now.
Yeah. And Mike agrees that it was funny now that he looks back on it, as sure most situations are. But yeah, we had to go back.
You just left the tools out there too?
Well, we weren't thinking.
Okay.
We went. We got back.
Okay.
We went and got them back.
And that was probably Mike again?
Well, that was the downfall of our plan, is getting the tools and stuff.
So you're saying you planned to leave Mike. This was intentional.
Well, that's normal.
Okay. Okay.
We all, it's like a big family, but we all at some point can fend for ourselves. There's certain moments, especially in rain, that it's every man for himself.
Yeah.
There's been times where we've left people. You got to do what you got to do.
Okay. Well, guys.
Big family though.
I'm moving on. All right. Listeners, in case you can't... okay, hold on. Let me backtrack. This has been... I planned in my head how I was going to say this, and then I just forgot.
Yeah, wow.
This has been a great year, season, whatever, of the Camp Davy Chronicles podcast. But if you can't tell, we are running out of things to talk about.
Yeah, at the camp.
Because
camp's not doing anything right now.
Other than the haunted weekend, which is about to happen. But... to avoid unnecessary, episodes of talking about nothing really, even though they can be fun. It's just like, we don't want to be putting out too much of nothing.
Right.
So we will have, as we said on the last episode, we'll have 3 more episodes this year. And we are now going to announce our guests for those episodes.
Yeah, this is, it's kind of a sad moment. This is our last normally scheduled episode of the season.
That's true. That's true.
Season 1. Season 2 will come soon. And then we're going to start all new. I don't know. We're not going to do anything different. But
hopefully we at least have a new intro music.
Yeah,
that's my goal.
Yeah, no. I want new intro music and a new outro song.
Yeah, my goal is to... if we can't get one any other way, I will make one myself over the break between season 1 and 2.
Yep.
For a new intro music. Anyway.
Maybe we'll work on doing sound effects. I don't know.
Oh yeah, we talked about it. We should have a soundboard.
Yeah. So but there might be some interesting stuff. We're not promising anything.
We're just talking about whatever. Anyway.
So all of the next 3 episodes that are coming out are going to be holiday specials.
Yes.
So we will have one for Halloween, Thanksgiving, and Christmas.
Yes.
And they will be released the Monday before said holiday.
Yes.
And so...
which for Halloween is the day of Halloween.
Yeah. Yes. So that'll be the only one that's on the holiday. But then all the rest will be released the Monday before Thanksgiving and the Monday before Christmas.
Yep. Pretty sure that's what we said.
Okay. Just making sure everybody knew. Put it on the calendars.
Yeah. But sure.
Your calendar specifically, not other people.
Just go around every calendar you see. No, don't do that. So do you want to announce or do you want me to say?
I say you announce the second one, I'll announce the first one, and then you... wait, I don't care.
Okay. So for Halloween Day, the October the 31st episode...
You gotta make it... It's Halloween special.
Oh, yeah. I got a hair in my mouth, so you announce it.
Halloween special is the one, the only, literally, Anthony... Johnson.
Yeah.
Is it Johnson or Johnston? I've always get confused with that.
You've known him for your whole life. What do you mean?
I normally try not to avoid his last name.
Okay. Why?
It's Anthony.
Anthony Johnson. What's his actual job title now? It's changed so many times.
We will ask him what he does on the podcast.
So who knows what he does? He was in charge of our paychecks this summer, though.
Yes.
I know that much.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
one thing that we do request is that if you have any questions, you can leave it in the comments. Comment literally any way that you think you can get a hold of us. Ask us in person and we'll write it down. We want some user-submitted questions for these people.
Okay.
They can be funny. They can be serious. They can be questions.
Okay, cool. So
that's what I want.
Yeah, that'd be interesting. So Anthony Johnson, because he's scary, we're gonna have him on the Halloween episode.
Special.
Yeah. All right. Then for Thanksgiving, the best holiday.
That's true.
We are going to have the. This is a big deal.
This is true. This is how we boost the podcast.
Scout executive Greg Leach.
Wow. That's going to be an interesting episode. These 3 episodes that are coming up are probably the ones I'm most nervous for.
Yeah.
Because I know all these people. I've talked to them.
Right.
But sitting down and interviewing them and I feel like a real interviewer.
Yeah, that's true. All 3 of these guests are have higher positions than anyone else that we've had on so far. Because speaking of which, for the Christmas special, the last episode of the year,
of the season,
yeah, it's the same thing. It is of the year because Christmas is the end of the year.
Yeah. Okay, whatever. Is Dale Douthit. Oh, okay. I didn't know what we were going to do.
I was clapping for him.
Yeah, anyway. Camp director.
Yeah. Because we figured that Dale is basically the closest thing we have to Santa Claus, so we're going to have him on the Christmas episode, the Christmas spectacular year of the end event.
Yeah, which is going to be the best episode, and it's going to be the most exciting.
Probably. I love Christmas. I said Thanksgiving was the best holiday, which is true, but also Christmas is the best month.
Christmas month. Christmas is going to start after Halloween's over.
No, after Thanksgiving's over.
Well, no, but it moves every time. Christmas officially starts for me when eggnog comes out. That's my favorite.
That's
thing.
Fair enough. That's
which is going to be the
but
first
do you have
of November.
Eggnog at Thanksgiving then?
Yeah.
Okay. So is Thanksgiving part of Christmas?
When eggnog comes out, it basically replaces milk for me.
Oh gosh, that must be so bad for you.
Probably.
I mean, I know how much milk you drink. There's no way that you can. Eggnog's expensive.
Yeah, no, it probably doesn't replace the same amount. But I drink a lot of eggnog during the holiday seasons. So,
do you have a thought of the day?
Oh yeah, I forgot to think about that.
Oh no! Well, you gotta end with a thought of the day.
My thought of the day was this past Monday. I don't know what the date that was, but NASA started a program.
Oh yeah,
to launch satellites that are currently. I don't know if they are currently in space or they're launching from Earth.
Just get to the important part.
Yeah, but so basically, if we have a meteor or something coming towards Earth, they have now drones, satellites that they can launch to bust up the.
Or at least knock them off course.
Yeah, so that way they don't hit the Earth.
Yeah, so we're safe forever now.
Yeah, and they tested it this past Monday, and I don't really know what I expected. I watched it on YouTube because it was live, as most things are nowadays. And it was really
anticlimactic.
Yeah,
because the asteroid just got big and then it was just gone. Because
I kind of expected a different viewpoint.
But did you expect when the satellite hit the asteroid that it wouldn't lose signal? Because
I don't really know what I expected. I wanted to see a big fiery ball of explosion and there was none.
I didn't even know the thinking behind this until afterwards when I looked it up. I thought they were just ramming an asteroid for fun.
No.
Because that's what NASA does with their money.
Yeah, it's a defense system in case, the world ends.
I mean, that kind of makes sense, I guess.
But they say that there's not an asteroid that is a threat to us for the next, 300 years, so.
Okay, well, if you're listening to this 300 years from now, you better hope that system's working. Well, and with that being said, just watch the skies, and it's a great day to be a scout at Camp Davy Fun.
Bye.